March's AILA Interview of the Month, AILA member Dagmar Butte shares her immigrant story and gives an inside look at what is different now. How did you come to the U.S.?
I came to the United States in the late 1970s when I was about 12 years old because my mother's sister, who had married an American soldier after World War II, sponsored us. She sponsored us in a category that's now called the fourth family preference, although the White House and the administration are preferring to call it chain migration. What we called it in my family was family reunification, because it was a chance for us to reunify with my mother's sister, meet her family here in America, and come and be a part of the American community that she had been a part of for some years.
What was your experience with family-based immigration, and how is it different from today?
When we got here, we arrived in Indianapolis, and most of the people we encountered had really never met a foreign person before. There were a few people in the area who had grown up, or at least whose families had grown up in Mexico and other parts of Central America, but that was only a handful of people, and no one had encountered a German or even a European for that matter. I got a lot of questions from kids like, what are you? Where are you from? I didn't speak much English at the time, and so mostly I tried my best to answer, but it was a bit of a struggle in the beginning. I had to learn the language, which took me about 3 months roughly. Kids learn fast. And then I had to kind of learn the culture as well. Things were very different here from Germany, even though both countries were relatively wealthy, even though it would seem that they would be similar in most respects except for language, there were huge differences. And I had to learn those, and I did learn those by working hard, studying, trying to make as many friends as I could, and just watching and observing all that I could. And I will tell you, the people who greeted us in Indianapolis were really kind. They were very welcoming. They had open arms for us. Yeah, there was the occasional, are you a Nazi? But that's just kids not knowing and kids being kids. So in the whole, I had a wonderful, welcoming, amazing experience coming to the United States.
What would you like others to know about family-based immigration?
I think what I would want people to know about people like me who come through these family relationships and who aren't sponsored for work and who aren't married to Americans, we're just like you. We wanted to come to America, or we came to America because we wanted a better life for our families and because we wanted to contribute to what I personally think is the greatest country in the world. We wanted to become a part of the fiber of the community, whether that's our church community, some social community, whatever it was, we want to be a part of it. We want to contribute. We want to make it better and more amazing than it already is. And in that regard, we strive very hard to not just take. In fact, most of us try to give because we're so grateful for the opportunity of being here. That's even true for somebody like me who didn't come from a desperate place, who was not escaping some horror of horribles. Still, my goal has always been to give to the country and the community that's given so much to me. It's in fact why I became an immigration lawyer, and it's why I always look for opportunities to become involved in the lives of the people in my community. It's why I teach at the law school. It's why I mentor young law students. These things are very, very important. And so I guess the bottom line of my message is this. The term chain migration has horrible connotations. It makes it sound like a bunch of opportunists are just trying to take America for all she's worth. That's not true. We are coming to America because just like you, we want to contribute to this great country. And we are very, very grateful for the opportunity to do so.
Thanks, Dagmar, for joining us.